Hi all, today we'll be discussing the LeetCode problem of the day 1784. So you're given a binary string which contains 0 and 1 without any leading zeros. So the binary string will always start with a 1. You have to return true if the string contains at most one contiguous set of ones. So contiguous set of ones is just some number of ones which are together. And after that, if we have some zeros and again we have few ones, so this is another contiguous set. And after that, if we have another zeros and one more one, so this is also a contiguous set of 1. So in this example, we have total 3 contiguous set of 1s. But in the question, you have to return true if S contains at most one contiguous set of 1s. So at most meaning either 0 or one contiguous set of 1s. And since in the given question, you don't have any leading zeros, that means the string will always start from 1. So the string can never contain 0 contiguous set of 1s. So it can either contain one contiguous set or more than one contiguous set of 1s. So if it contains exactly one contiguous set, then you have to return true. And if it contains more than one, you have to return false. In this example, it contains 3 contiguous set of 1s. So this will be false. And suppose you have a string like this. So in this, you have only a single contiguous set. So this is true. And one more example can be you have all ones. In this also, there is only one single contiguous set of ones. So this is also true. Now let's quickly look at the examples. So in the first input, your string is 1001. So this is one contiguous set of 1 and this is the second one. And since you have 2, so this is not, you return false because you should have at most one contiguous set. When you come to the second example, the string is 110. Here, there is only one contiguous set of 1. So for this, the answer will be true. Coming to the constraints, the string length will be from 1 to 100 and the string will contain either 0 or 1 because it's a binary string. And it is guaranteed that the first character will be always a 1. Now let's go with the approach. So in our given string, it is guaranteed that the first character is always a 1. And if we find more than one contiguous set of 1s, then we have to return 0. So since the first character is 1, so this will start the first contiguous set. So as long as there are 1s beside it, the contiguous set keeps expanding, the first contiguous set. So at some point, let's say you found a 0. So when there is a 0, the first contiguous set ends. So after this, if you have only all zeros, then only you will have at most one contiguous set, because after this 0, you have even at least a single one, then this will form a second contiguous set. So in that case, our answer will be false. So to simply determine the answer, we just iterate the string, and whenever we find a pattern like this 0 and 1, then that means these you have more than one contiguous sets. 0 and 1 because the first string is starting with 1, so there'll be some number of ones at the starting. It can be only one, a single one, or multiple ones. So after that, if the string ends, suppose the string is only till here, then it is valid. You won't find this pattern here. So let's say the string is not ending here and there are some zeros at the end after following these ones. So let's say after this, the string is ending here. So in this example also, you won't find this pattern 0 and 1. You find the pattern 1, 0, but the pattern 0 and 1 is not found together. So here as well, it has only one contiguous set. But after you have a 0, then if you have at least a single one, then this will form another second contiguous set. So that's why whenever you find the pattern 0 and 1 together, in this example, you have a 0 and 1 here. So due to this, it forms a second contiguous set. So you will return false for this case. So let's see this for the first example. So here we have the string as 1001 and the pattern 01 exists in this string at this point. So since this pattern is present here, that means it has more than one contiguous set, so we return false. So how do we check this is, we start iterating from the second character, and we just check if the current character is equal to 1 and the previous character equal to 0. So that means when your I is here, your current character is 1 and your previous character is 0, then you return false. Otherwise, the answer will be true. Now let's quickly code the approach. So let's start iterating on the string from the first character. So we just need to check whether we have this pattern or not. So if we find this pattern, then answer will be false. Otherwise, answer will be true. So we can say if s dot at I, if the current character is a 1, let me just copy this, and the previous character is a 0, then directly we can return false. We don't need to check any further. And at the end of the for loop, if we don't find this pattern 0, 1 anywhere in the string, then that means there's only a single contiguous set of ones. So we return true. Okay, let me test it now. Okay, all good. Let me submit. Yeah, and it works. Finally, let's do the time and space complexity analysis. Coming to the time complexity, since we are iterating on the string only once, so it will be order of n. And coming to the space complexity, we are not creating any arrays, so we are just using a single iterator I. So the space will be constant, which is order of 1. So I also have the code in Python. If anyone wants to view it, I'll add this in the description as well. And let's catch up in the next video.